What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some more NBA news to talk about with you guys. This time actually revolving around the New York Knicks, with it currently actually being reported that the Knicks really want to acquire Justin Holiday. This is all being reported by TJ Michael. Now, I know there are a lot of people clowning a lot of these articles that have been coming out about the Knicks recently, that they're really wanting to acquire players like Justin Holiday, which could obviously include Danilo Gallinari, Chris Paul, and DeMar DeRozan. Let's just say they got 3 of those players. Then you've got a team at Chris Paul at point guard, DeMar at shooting guard, RJ Barrett at small forward, potentially Gallinari at power forward, and Mitchell Robinson at center. That is a very, very nice starting 5, and is definitely a playoff-worthy starting 5 in the Eastern Conference. But also, their bench has been really poor for a couple of years now at this point. It's no real secret on this, but they are developing their bench, pretty nicely and getting in some nice players here and there. And I genuinely believe Aaron Holiday would be, Justin Holiday rather, sorry. Again, they could actually be interested in Aaron Holiday as well. I think there could be potential rumor that they're interested in both of them. Let's just say they can get in Justin Holiday, because he's the main one they're interested in. In 25 minutes per game, he's been averaging 8.3 rebounds, 8.3 points rather, 3.3 rebounds, 1.3 assists. Now, they may seem like pretty average stats in 25 minutes per game, but he's been like the 4/5th scoring option on the court, playing very, very good defense. That's what he's mostly known for. A very, very good defender, while averaging 40% from 3. Those are very, very good 3-point shooting numbers. And the main thing the Knicks need right now is obviously playmaking, 3-point shooting, and defense as well. They can bring in the playmaking with Chris Paul. They've also got Elfrid Payton, who's a nice playmaker that I think they might re-sign to come off the bench. And then you put a bunch of shooters like Justin Holiday, etc., Reggie Bullock, around players like Chris Paul and Elfrid Payton. They're starting to build a really, really nice bench. Now, again, I get it, people are clowning the Knicks' decision for potentially going out and doing this, but their bench right now can either be really good or really bad. For example, they have Mitchell Robinson coming off their bench, Reggie Bullock, Damian Dotson, Kevin Knox, Frank Ntilikina, Taj Gibson, Mo Harkless, Dennis Smith Jr., but that bench is not great, and it's definitely going to be changed a lot next season, as Robinson will move into the starting 5, Bullock will most likely stay, Dotson they might just not re-sign him, Kevin Knox will most likely get traded to get Chris Paul to the team. Frank Ntilikina, there's been rumors he's in trade reports at Golden State, but I think he'll stay. And then you've got Taj Gibson and Mo Harkless might stay. Then that would be a very below average bench. But if they could bring in the rumored players like Davis Bertans, Carmelo Anthony, potentially the Holiday brothers, or just specifically Justin Holiday, if you bring in 1 or 2 of those players and more, decent role players here and there like Justin Holiday, then it goes from a below average to an average to above average bench that will very much improve with the playmaking, especially now that Elfrid Payton would be moved to the bench, and now you got Chris Paul as well, who would be the point guard of the team. It would go from a pretty poor bench to actually an average to above average bench, and it would actually start to look nice. Again, they would lose Robinson to the starting 5, and they'd most likely lose Kevin Knox, but those aren't really too many issues, as they could bring Elfrid Payton now to the bench, who's averaging 7 assists, I believe, per game, re-sign Reggie Bullock, also have Frank Ntilikina on that bench as well. Justin Holiday can guard literally really all positions besides center, can even play very small ball power forward if they need him to guard that. Mo Harkless recently got added to the bench. He will obviously add to that improvement, and they're still interested in Davis Bertans, Carmelo Anthony, etc. It would start to look like a very nice bench around a very, very nice starting 5 if the Knicks could all make this happen. And I actually do have a lot of faith in the Knicks to potentially do this, as the new general manager of the Knicks in Leon Rose is actually the former agent of players such as Chris Paul and I believe Carmelo Anthony as well. So if he is a very, very, if he's the former agent of Chris Paul, then he's definitely going to want to try and get him to the team. And, you know, potentially Gallinari as well, who is also friends with Chris Paul, and they just play together. Gallo's going to want to keep playing with Chris Paul as well. Carmelo's going to be wanting to play on a contending team, and honestly, the Knicks will definitely be up there alongside the Trailblazers, so he could make the move. Bertans will most likely be offered more money, potentially in a sign and trade deal on the Knicks as well. He could think about it. DeMar DeRozan, I believe that Knicks are his top option. There are a lot of good things going right for the Knicks right now, and if they can add role players like Justin Holiday to the bench, and even potentially Aaron Holiday, who they've also been reportedly could be interested in as well, then it starts to look like a very, very nice bench here and there. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest NBA news and NBA content. But also don't forget to comment in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts and opinions on this? Do you guys think the Knicks should be looking to sign Justin Holiday, or do you guys think they should not really bother? Do you guys rate Justin Holiday? Again, I think his defense and three-point shooting is very, very nice and something the Knicks desperately need. Again, I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions on it all down below. But also don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/flowing channels. Links for them will all be in the description and down below. But as I was saying, to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.